Hey YouTube, what's going on? Brandon here with another printer review video. Today we've got the Epson WF-7710 and we're going to go ahead and unbox and set up this printer. So stay tuned because we've got a lot of exciting stuff with the printer. We've got some products, we've got some links in the description below as resources for you to purchase this printer. And so we're going to show you how it works. I'm going to show you what I love about this printer. It's a very exciting piece of equipment, from the touchscreen to the wide formatting. And so just really quick before we get into the video, just so you know, there's going to be a link in the description below for this printer for you to go ahead and make a buying decision if you're wanting to buy it right away. Along with that, I'm going to leave a link below that for Amazon Prime. You can go ahead and sign up for 30 days for free, and you can get this printer next day in 2 days quickly, and if you needed to return it, it's also very easy. So just putting that out there. If you were wanting to go down in the description below, there's a few links to this printer and to Amazon Prime. You of course don't need to stay subscribed to it. You can unsubscribe before you have to pay for anything, and it's completely free. So just some resources just to make things easier for you. I'm throwing that in there, as well as my website really quick, bestprinterstech.com. I don't want to take away too much from this video, so we'll go ahead and get it started, but I just wanted you guys to know that that is down there. Anytime during the video or right now, you can go ahead and pause the video and go down into the description below, click on any of those links, and it'll tell you what each one of those is, and I hope that's helpful for you. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so we've got the Epson Workforce 7710 here today, and this is one of the newer models, and the model above it is the 7720. It's a much bigger printer. It's very gigantic. I was going to do a review on that one, but it is a lot bigger than this one. This one is kind of the mid-sized one, and then there's a smaller one, the 7700. And so, well, let's go ahead and open this box up. Okay, so I've got a box cutter here, and this is what I'm going to use to go ahead and open this up. Okay, so with this box, I just opened it up here. What you're going to be getting is, you see here the printer, you've got the cable for the printer, both, or just the 1K power cable that you're going to need, and then you've got some starter ink. This is 252i ink, color and black. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Okay, so as you can see there, it's a pretty big box. It also comes with some software, DVD, and then an instructional manual. So we'll put that right here. And that is the printer there, all wrapped up, and it's ready to be used. Make sure you don't throw away the box if you've purchased this from anywhere. And I would just put it somewhere where, just in case you got any issues, you can easily return the printer. Alright, so if you've had one of these Epson printers before, you'll notice that this one is a lot newer of a style. It's a lot more modern looking, and it's still pretty decent size. And so what you get with this is, the speed on it at least is 18 pages per minute for black and 10 pages per minute for color. So that's not bad. It's not the fastest in the world, but it is still pretty high up there. So I'll go ahead and unwrap the rest of this and we'll continue the video. Okay, so the power cord is going to be, like on most printers, is going to be right here on the back, and it's actually a 3-pinned power cord. That's kind of a newer thing. I guess you're going to be getting more power with this printer, but usually it's just like this one here, a 2-pin. So that's a new feature on this Workforce. Okay, so we're powering it on now. So this is what the setup is going to be. You're going to go through here. It is touch screen. Okay, let me focus in on this. Depending on what country you're in. So you're going to put all this in, you're going to select a date format. Okay, you're going to want to adjust the date. Okay, just like that. Hit OK. I want to do a 12-hour format, and it is. I'll skip through most of this. Man, it's getting hot in here. So you're going to want to make sure to take off all the protective equipment, because I'm getting an error code. They know that there is still protective. We're going to hit OK. It's recovering now. So you've got a lot of this blue tape all around the printer, and you're really just going to want to be able to. Yep, this is the one on the print head. This is the one that you really are going to want to take off. So make sure to take that blue tape off of the print head. That's really the one that's going to be stopping you, if anything. Okay, so we are now going to insert the ink. Black and the color ink, so you're going to want to unwrap it, and then you're going to see some plastic on there. Don't worry about that right when you put it in. Okay, so you're going to open the very top of the printer. You've got some handles on the sides. You've got these indents on the side, which I really like about the printer as well. A lot of these Epsons are now coming with it, where this is all you're going to have to lift, because on top of that, this one here, the first indented lift area, is for the scanner. And so this is very clear to where the bigger one, it's completely just lifting the top of the printer off to where you have access to the ink. And so you're going to go ahead and put your ink right in here. Put it right in there. This is a part of the setup. You cannot continue without this. Now this is a wide format printer, and so this is really for if you're looking to do some wider printing, a lot of, even photo printing. Another thing is that the scanner here is also wide format. So you can get up to 11 by 17 inches here. And so it's not just the printing, and I'll show you that really quick as this is being set up. So this is the paper tray where, all the paper is held, coming on the newer models now, where you just lift this up. You can actually just take it off. And this is wide format as well, the paper tray. So you've got the paper tray and the scanner, which are wide format, 11 by 17, as well as this one, the paper tray, which holds up to, so you see that there. So you can kind of see here, I'll go across this so you can kind of see the different measurements, and I'm sure this would be very helpful, because if you're getting a wide format printer, you're really going to want to know. Of course, you can do the photo printing with this one. You can bring this back or forward. You can put envelopes here. And so it's got everything your normal Epson Workforce would have, but of course, it's bigger. And just so you see that again, 11 by 17, that's pretty wide. I can show you another printer. They are not that big. It's in there. It is done setting up. And this is the tray for you to open up whenever you're ready to start receiving some of the documents. So again, scanner is also wide format. Can take up to 11 by 17 and even bigger than that. It's the only measurement I see here. But it's not just the printing, but it's also the scanning that is wide format. Okay, along with the top trays as well. These are going to be 11 by 17. And what I really like here is you've got a new style. The touchscreen navigation, it's really nice. Obviously it's touchscreen. It flows very well. And you've got everything you need: copy, scan, fax. memory device. Of course, you can put in here, you've got a USB slot right in there, so if you're wanting to take print some photos, that's an option for you as well. I'm not going to go, there are a lot of different options here. We're not going to go through all of it, but just really quick, you can also set up with your router, and it'll be easy for you. You also have a lot of wireless options. You can print from a tablet or a smartphone, and of course it gets easier and easier with the settings on the newer printers. So you can go to settings as well. You've got maintenance here, and you've got a lot of different things that you will be needing. You've also got quiet mode on here, which takes away, you no longer hear the clicking. And of course we're going to leave that on. Actually, we might turn that off, leave that off. So you've got you have the option to mute it. So if it's late at night, or you really don't want to make too much noise in your office space or whatever it is, you can mute that. So you've got a lot of good options here. You can also check the ink right away here. So I really just love the flow of it and how it's all set up, because a lot of these are set up in a way to where it's very complicated. You also have a sleep mode there. Go ahead and click any one of these buttons, and we're back up and running. So that's the gist of it. Whenever you get it, you can of course explore this. So usually what I do is I test the nozzle, because even if it's a new printer, sometimes you can have an issue with the printer head. But what I did was I went to maintenance and I said print head nozzle check. So it looks like we're 100% here. This is the nozzle pattern that you are going to be getting, and that is exactly how it should look. Now if you have streaks or you got some of these lines missing, that means that you've got an issue. So as long as this is good, all of your photos, all of your color, it's all going to be good. But this is what you're going to want to look at when you come up to having an issue. Okay, everything looks good. So you've got the home button on the side here, and then you've got a question mark here on the side where you can do some troubleshooting and how to if you're having an issue. If I don't cover something in the video, or you've gone through the manual, you don't really know, you've got a home button to go all the way back to the home page. Then you can also inquire here. You've got some troubleshooting, the most common issues that you'll have. Okay, so that's really all it is. So I'll wrap up my review here. Overall, I really love the Epson workforces in general, but this is a much newer, obviously one of the newest models, and I love the touchscreen. I love how it's set up. That's probably the biggest win for me, as well as having the option for a wide format. So you might just not even need the wide format now, but you don't want to be without it, and so you have that option. You can adjust it to where it's regular printing, or you're printing on a regular page just like this one, but then you have the option, if you needed to print a wider format, you wanted to print photos, this is a printer that you're really going to get the most out of. As of right now on Amazon.com, and again, there's that link in the description below, it is going for roughly $170. It's on sale. It's usually $250. But just really quick, also, this is a printer that, compared to other laser jets or laser printers, uses 80% less power. So you see there, it just went into sleep mode. That's one of the things. And so you've got the new power cord. I was thinking it was going to use more power, but actually this uses 80% less power. So you've got the eco-friendliness there, the eco-friendly aspect of the printer there. You've got print shop quality printing, so the quality on these workforces are always really good, but on this one it's even just that much better. Borderless printing, and again you've got the scanner and the paper tray on the bottom that are both wide format, not just the printing on the bottom, but you can scan wide format. So the only downside, the con that I see here with this printer is I would like to see, I know this is more of an office printer, but I would like to see if it's going to be wide format and it's going to be, if it's going to have really good quality printing, I would like to see more than just a regular USB port. I would like to see, you know, something where you can put an SD card and a lot of other options on the newer brothers. You have a lot of that. So that's the only thing I would say, in my opinion, and I would change my 5 out of 5 stars to, let's give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars, because it's missing that. If it had that, I mean, it would be pretty high up there. But that is a feature that I think Epson should really work on, and I think that, but other than that, it's an awesome printer. This is not even that big of a deal. It's really just you have to go through one more step and using a USB cord from your device instead of just putting in the memory card. So this wraps up my review really quickly. Again, just for the last time, there's a link in the description below for you to go through Amazon.com and purchase this printer. There's also a link to enrolling for Amazon Prime. If you haven't used Amazon Prime before, it's a 30-day free trial. If you don't like it, you can just, exit out. You can just cancel your subscription. But if it is helpful, you can keep it, and it's a very good service. I'm also going to leave a link if you are buying this printer for business purposes. I'm also going to leave a link for an Amazon business account. So this is going to allow you to get a lot of discounts on printers like these and a lot of other items that you're going to need for business use. Almost anybody in the business can open up a business account for their company, or if you have a small business, you can open this up, and it's just very helpful, and it's, at the end of the day, you do end up saving a lot of money. And the last thing I want to mention is my website, bestprinterstech.com. You can find this printer here, and I'm also going to leave a review for this printer in writing. I'm going to write a blog on my website for this printer, kind of just giving my review and what I think of it in general. So go ahead, and that's going to be the last link in the description below for my website, so you can go ahead and go there, see the review, or if you had another type of printer in mind, we have a wide variety of printers at bestprinterstech.com. If this printer wasn't for you, we've got a lot of different options, and everybody has a different utility for their printer, and so we are kind of trying to just help facilitate you making the best decision. Okay, so a lot of resources in the description below. I really hope this was helpful, and I hope this helped you make a buying decision. I would really appreciate if you liked the video. Also subscribe if you are looking into some more review or repair videos. Thanks for watching, and until next time.